Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. Noobs, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you for giving me a chance. Crazy as it sounds, greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. I know where I want to go. I definitely know where I want to go. I think I've been here once before. You have to go back and check the historical documents. You probably do unless you keep up and keeping up with the keep on and you kept up and all those other words mean that you are up to date. You could possibly know and have an inside track. If not, you can go back and review the historical documents. I really don't speak on relationship talk. And there's a huge reason why. There's an elephant in the room and I see the elephant. Don't worry. I see the elephant. We got to steer clear. We have to steer clear because we don't want to get crushed. We don't want to get trampled. We don't want to have our bones broken. So put the mouse away. Put the mouse away. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this feels like every single day, but it's not every single day. It just feels that way because we got this special, unique bond. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. But hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Just wait a little while. Longer, that is. It could be a day. It could be a week. It could be a month. It could be a year. It could be a decade. It could be a century from now. Who knows? But we'll come up with a word. We'll come up with a word of what to call this. We just ain't sweating it right now. We don't need to. It's special. It's unique. That can work for us right now. Non-verbal communicating peeps. S-O. S-O. Shout out. I didn't have to give it to you. That's for everyone else. Everyone say hello to the non-verbal communicating peeps. Non-verbal communicating peeps, just do your non-verbal thing and I will translate for you. They are happy for the acknowledgement, but they say it's not needed because we communicate non-verbal. But I like to give them a special thanks. I like to let it be known that they are that much more important because we go off verbal cues. We go off cues that's nonverbal. We go off everything that's available for us to read, that's available for us to understand. And it's all there. It is all there. Noobs, that's the level you need to get to. Regs, keep trying. Keep trying. Don't sweat it. It would all make sense one day. One day you'll be like, yeah, there it is. There it is. But you won't be saying it out loud because nonverbal communicating will be taking place. That's all you need to know. That is all you need to know. I don't talk about, and I don't give relationship advice. I don't do that really. I'm not a guru. I'm not an expert. I'm not a insider when it comes to that. I just know what I know and I know what I don't know. And I know if you are trying to, if you're trying to get advice from me, or if you want to hear my advice on certain situations, I'd say tread lightly. I'd say tread lightly. If anything, you probably take my advice, listen to it, and then just say to yourself or say out loud or say to your friends or say to anybody and everybody that listens, like, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. I gain nothing. I'm more confused. I am more confused than when I ask for advice. I'm more confused before I ask the question. Now my mind is racing. Now my mind is thinking about any and every possibility. Now my mind is all over the map. Now my mind feels like it's about to explode. There's just so many different directions that it is going at one time. Why did I do that? That's one reason why. That is the main reason why. It's just that you don't need to hear from me what you probably already know. You don't need to hear from me what you probably already getting good advice from. You don't need to hear from me everything's good, everything's okay when it comes to that. Because I'd probably follow it down to its logical conclusion, and the end game is there's basically a 50-50 chance. Flip a coin, you'll be more accurate. Flip a coin, you will be more accurate. And that will help you on your decision. And you don't need me. You don't need my thoughts. You don't need my advice. You don't need my suggestions or hypothesis or hypothesize any of that, period. You don't need it. You don't need it. Now, if I were to say that, yeah, take everything I say and follow it, take everything I say and do it, you'd probably be worse off than I am. You'd probably be worse off than I am if you assume that I'm worse off, but this is a no judge zone. No judge zone. So it's just an observation. There's a no judge zone. This is just an observation from what one might say. In other words, let's go ahead and create a straw man. Let's go ahead and create a straw man, make him big and strong, make him nice, make him all of the good things because he's about to get attacked. He is about to get attacked. That straw man is. The crows are crowing. The crows are circling. Better watch out for them hawks, though. Better watch out for them hawks or them falcons or some other bird of prey or a bird of prey, I should say. Either or. See, still giving you multiple options, still giving you multiple choices. I'm just the narrator. You pick and you choose. I'm just the narrator. But yeah, I definitely feel uncomfortable with giving advice when it comes to relationships because I'd have to get a lot of input. I have to get a lot of information, and what I use with that information and what I use with that, it's not going to be the same as anybody else's suggestions. It's not, because I have this unique ability to not carpet. Nope. That's something else. That's when I was rubbing my hand in the carpet and a wood stick magically stuck itself off of my finger, and it took multiple days to get it out, and my finger actually swelled up, and it was bad. It was hurting. One of the worst feelings ever. And as a side note, that was a side note. Another side note, at the beginning, I had my arms back like I was flying. My eyes was closed. My chest was out, and I was doing my opening. Yeah. Okay. Enough side notes. I have a unique ability to compartmentalize. I think that's the word. Did I say it right? Yeah, I believe so. If not, you get the gist of it. To take out a level of emotion and just look at things logically and just look at things in statements, like a computer statements, if then, and just go down and go with a flow chart or go with some kind of flow. And that's not a good thing, especially when it comes to dealing with people. That's not a good thing, especially when it comes to dealing with a relationship. So once again, if you would like to end up in a place that may not be the best, you like to end up in a place that might have you alone, might have you by yourself, unless that is the genius of it. You with somebody and you want to be alone. You with somebody and you just too nice and don't want to do it the correct and proper way and say, hey, this ain't working. This ain't working. Then, okay, sure. Listen to every single thing I gotta say. Listen to all of my suggestions. Listen to what I say. Do what I do. And then in a couple of weeks, possibly a few months, you'd be single. You'd have your end game. You have everything that you was thinking about, but was just too afraid to do, too afraid to just say, too afraid to just follow through. But you needed some methods. But that's the thing. That is the thing. And that is a thing. That is a little bit manipulative. And that is a word. That is a word, and it has a bad and a negative connotation to it. And it's a little passive aggressive too. You don't want to be passive. You don't want to be passive and aggressive, and you don't want to manipulate people either or either. So your best out. Free advice. Free advice. Bird like voice. Free advice. Since my opinion, since I'm being touted as one who needs to give advice on relationships and be a relationship teller of the truth and what have you, and all of those other things that's been coming along and coming about and coming afoot. Just be honest. Just be honest. If you don't want to, if you don't want to be in that situation, just get out the situation. As honestly as can. Just get out. Just be honest and just be straight up and just be nonchalant and just stick to your intuition. Stick to your gut feelings and don't think about it. And definitely don't manipulate and all the other bad things with the bad negative connotations, because karma is real. I don't believe in momentum in sports, but I definitely believe in karma in real life. I definitely believe in karma in real life. So watch yourself. Watch yourself, because, hey, it is not going to be good. It's definitely not going to be great if you do something that ain't good. You do something that peeps will call a little bit dirty. It's going to come around. It may not be that day. It may not be that year. It may not be that decade. Always coming though. And it's going to come probably when you least expect it. So just go ahead and be straight up. Just go ahead and be straight up and be like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. The faster you rip that Band-Aid off, the quicker it can heal. The faster you pull that scab or let that scab air out and breathe, the quicker your skin is going to be clear of the scab. Clear of the scab. And that is the bestest relationship advice that I can give to any and everyone who wants to hear my thoughts when it comes to a relationship. And there you go. Right on the plate, right on the platter, right there for you to consume, right there for you to digest, right there for you to think about, and just do what I say. Be honest. Be straight up honest. And there you go. The end. That's it. That's all it takes. Unless you actually want to hear my expert opinion, unless you actually want to hear my inside opinion or my insider thoughts, that's a different story. That's a different story. And that will require me to hash out and talk about my experiences. But you know, and that's the ha, and not the he. Noobs, you might not, but Regs, you definitely do. Nonverbal, I don't even know why I brought you up, because you're already there. I don't kiss and tell. I do not. Small circle, may know some, but not details. That ain't me. That ain't me. But you got your relationship advice. You got your relationship advice, the kind that I was ready to give, and the kind that is amazing. And amazing is my favorite word. Just be honest. Tell the truth. There you have it. There you go. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website at extra.vdgsports.com. That is extra.vdgsports.com. This episode, as you probably already know, is not being sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com is where you can keep up with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, all things Vince. There's a YouTube as well. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must. Comment if you must. Noobs, once again, thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for being here. It's greatly appreciated. Regs, you know what time it is. I'm still not going to give it to you, but I'm going to give you a version of it. Peace out.